Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Shield Hero Episode 8. Alrighty guys, so real quick stuff before I get into this episode is I am super hungry right now, so if I seem a little off in any way, that might be why. I'm feeling a little better right now. I kind of suppressed it a tiny bit, but I definitely, I definitely need to get some food. I ended up to sum it up real quick. There's a point in the night where I can't cook for various reasons, and I ended up getting absorbed into a project and then forgot to, go cook dinner. And then I got really tired. It got to a point where I normally have like this point where I nap. I almost have like two sleep schedules where I sleep later, like way early in the morning, but then I have another point earlier on in the day that I take a nap as well. So it's almost like I sleep like 4 hours then and then 4 hours. I ended up napping longer than I wanted to, and now I've reached that window where I can't cook, and I gotta wait like 2 more hours before I can cook. So I'm recording this so that way I can kill some time. So and I gotta do it tonight anyway, so might as well do it now. So yeah, guys, I guess last episode we had that was the plants, right? Cleaning up Motoyasu's mess. And then they went to a hot springs where they bought him a little hammer as a gift, where they were gonna bring him some other stuff but got interrupted and stuff like that, and we kind of resolve some of the jealousy between Philo and Raftalia. So I guess we'll get to see what happens this episode. Like I say in every video, I kind of hope we get to see some more training again because I like the combat and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, let's jump into it, shall we? Alrighty, full length. We are going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Raftalia! Philo! Camping out. Is he working on something? Building something, maybe? Guess we don't get to see yet. Or ever. I don't know. Oh. A bracelet. Cool. I've always been interested in what he can and can't do in this world, right? Because there's been times where he, like, can't do attacks, because he doesn't have, like, the skill requirement because he's a shield hero, but he's able to, like, do metal crafting and stuff like that. I don't know. Like, at what point does something become a weapon that he can't wield? Like, if he made one of those bracelets just a little bit more pointy, would he be able to, like, stab someone with it? Or would it be classified as a weapon because he's, like, thinking about it? I don't know. Oh. Maybe I'll try to remember to talk more about that in discussion. Oh, like I said during the beginning bit about me being hungry, it's like all I can think about. I just can't wait to go cook. Oh, oh, oh. Alright. Oh, that's right. Last episode, at the ending, when I was looking for if there's after credits or whatnot, I saw Curse Shield as this episode title. Interesting. Uh-oh. Oh no. Hmm. I wonder if he could catch the plague, or if since he's a hero in this world, he's, like, immune to their status ailments, you know, like getting sick and stuff like that. I don't know. They heard of him. Doctor. Yeah. Hmm. Everybody asking, who are these people? Who are these people? Yeah, he can enhance the potions himself. Someone that passed. Yeah. Okay, so they're... Yeah. Ooh, monsters. I want to see some fighting. Go kill them off. Oh, jeez. Like a rotting corpse or something, blowing down disease. So the shield hero is just going up to clean up all the other people's messes? Although, I don't think the sword hero would have done this on purpose. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, they can't go clean it up. Oh, jeez. Hmm. Yeah. Just give me money. Yeah. Ooh. Poison resistance, I see. Okay. Chimera Viper, I think it was what the shield was called. That's cool. Oh, it's been a month. Interesting. Oh, jeez. Ooh, nice. Damn. Plow right through him. Ooh. God damn it, Philo. That's gross. Uh-oh. Somehow alive? What? Wait, why is it suddenly healing when they arrive? Wait, what? Why didn't this happen before? A zombie? Oh. Okay, it's not fully healing. Oh god. Why does she hate dragons? Is this something about, philolials or something? I guess that's the other thing they evolve into, right? The little, like, the smaller dragons. Ooh, nice. Oh, jeez. Philo, you gotta be careful. Oof. What? There's no way. There's no way Philo's dead. I'm guessing that Philo can escape that or whatnot. Or something. Holy crap, though. Oh. Oh! The Curse Shield episode name! Oh boy, what is this? Oh my, what? Huh. Rage Shield. Oh gee, oh my god. What the heck? It's kind of like the opening a bit. What is about to happen? Oh god, that audio cut. For like the little transition. Jeez. He's okay. Blocking it. Oh god. What the heck is that? Oh, jeez. Whoa. Okay. Jesus. Oh my god. Jesus. I don't even know what to make of this. Oh. Snapping out of it, maybe? Realizing. Yeah. She was able to bring him back. Oh, geez. She burned. Or he burned her too. Nice. He's got heals now. That's cool. Oh, jeez. Hmm. Oh, his foot's on fire. Philo! Moving around in there. Did Philo manage to kill it from the inside? Oh, jeez. Poor Optalia. Oh, okay, so the healing did help. It did work. Ugh. Oh my god, Philo. Oh my god. Damn it, Philo. Oh. Hmm. Oh, Philo. Yeah. She'll probably be okay. I hope. Hmm. Oh, jeez. Alright. Damn. So some lasting effects from this. It wasn't the corpse. Oh, did she throw it up? Oh, you can get a new shield from it. Oh, question mark, damn. Hmm. Yeah. They all have room to grow. Although Raftalia really did nothing wrong. Yeah. Hmm. I guess, yeah, he doesn't smile much because of everything that's happened since he come to this world, but... God damn it, now for me. Hmm. Yeah. Cool. Might inspire some training stuff, but yeah, that's the episode. That was crazy though. I have some things to talk about with that, like, curse stuff though. It's interesting. I don't know. I don't know, like, what to think of it. Do 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 do. I like the symbolism and stuff of this ending a lot more now with like the red skies clearing up. It's kind of like, you know, his Curse Series power coming over him and clearing up when Raftalia is with them and stuff like that. Kind of like that little bit of symbolism is pretty cool. Alright. Alrighty, guys, so that is the end of episode 8 of the show. Yeah, Shield Hero. I don't know why I was spacing. I was too busy closing tabs on my screen. But yeah, damn. Basically, my biggest thing I want to talk about is the Curse Shield stuff. But I guess I want to talk about a little bit of what I talked about in the beginning. About the whole thing, like some of the aspects of this world are very interesting because like I said in the video, you know how like he's able to do all this stuff. He's able to use a hammer, a pickaxe, and all that stuff to do mining and stuff like that, but he's not able to use it as a weapon, which is interesting. Now, is it just like the intent in his mind that makes it not able to wield like a sword or something like that, you know? Because like I was saying, like what makes something classified as a weapon that he can't wield, you know? Like if he sharpened something enough, you know, that wasn't, you know, a common weapon. Like I said, like if he like sharpened that bracelet or something, or took like a metal pipe or something and sharpened the end and just like tried to stab stuff with it, would it reject it because he's using it as a weapon? You know, but he's able to hold it when he's not trying to use it as a weapon? I don't know, like, I guess I don't have much more to add to the whole conversation that I had in the beginning, but it's just something that always, like, interested me, because ever since he, you know, had the weapons reject him, but then we saw him in the mine shaft pick up the pickaxe, I'm like, well, if he can pick that up, can't he swing it at someone? But maybe items in this world have stats, you know? And maybe that pickaxe would do, like, you know, 1 damage, kind of like what his fist might do, you know? And same with if he sharpened anything, it might only do, like, 1 damage, even though, like, if he stabbed that into someone, you'd think it'd do, you know, more than that. But, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know how much of this show to take as like a game world and how much of it to take as like a real world kind of thing, you know? It's very interesting. And then that same aspect of I had another point in this show where like I wanted to know more world building kind of stuff. What was that part? Shoot, maybe if I go back to it, it can remind me of it. There was like another one where I thought to myself like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It was something else that I was thinking about, like the world building, like can he or can't he do, or something like that. But I'm not sure. Um, hmm. Yeah, well, anyways, I guess I'll move on from there. But yeah, so the dragon corpse was the thing that's making everything sick. So now for me, it's just cleaning up all the messes of everybody else. Like I said during the episode, I don't think that. I think he called him Ren as like a short thing, but the sword hero, I don't think he would have done this on purpose, you know? I think he just didn't realize, you know, he's thinking game rules. Like, you know, whenever we're playing a game, we don't kill something and clean up the corpse, you know? So he's just thinking of it like that, so it's gonna be interesting if he finds out that Naofumi cleaned up one of his messes, you know? I wonder what he'll think of that. If he'll be thankful, or if he'll get like a little bit of pride and be like, "Oh, I don't think it's my fault," you know. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I'm hoping. I really want to see like the effects of what Naofumi's doing, you know, in this world, because I'm sure people talk. You know, he's considered this big rumor that every town knows of, like the heavenly fowl, you know. So I wonder if the heroes are gonna like hear about him and the things he's done, you know, and maybe they'll only hear about the things the heavenly fowl has done, and they won't know that that's now for me, and then they learn about that like next time they're all together or something, like during the next wave, and it'll be interesting to see how they react and stuff like that. Because we already know the sword and bow hero defended him, so they're not against him, they don't hate him, and then there's also Motoyasu who like I think deep down knows that he shouldn't hate Naofumi, but he just has this, you know, pretty girl whispering in his ear, and he just can't shake it. So, but yeah. As for the fight, it was pretty crazy. Friggin' Philo getting eaten like that. Like, I kind of felt like it happened so suddenly that it couldn't have been something like a real death, you know. So I kind of took myself out of the moment a little bit. I was like, you know, shocked at first, but then I was like, oh, she's not dead, you know? So I guess if she was dead, that would have been crazy. That would have really thrown me for a loop, but damn. Anyways, the whole blood thing where, because I did see the blood when Philo got eaten, but I kind of thought that it was like the blood of the dragon, like drooling kind of, because it's already like dead anyway and stuff like that. So I thought it was just some like blood that was already in its mouth. That's what I thought the reason was gonna be when Philo showed up again. But apparently, when Philo got eaten, she just threw up her berries that she was eating, and it looked like blood. So that probably makes more sense than my thought. But that was like, you know, my justification for the blood in that scene that I just thought of in my head real quickly. But anyways, that curse series stuff is interesting because the text that comes up on the screen, I don't know, like, I don't know how literally to take the text the way it was written, right? Like how it did the leet speak kind of stuff with like some capitals and using numbers as letters. I don't know if that's to be taken literally or if it's supposed to represent like a digital sound. Like I don't think that like was there a voice in his head when that was happening? I don't think there was. It was just the text, right? But was it supposed to represent like a voice in his head, or was it something that he saw in his, you know, HUD? Did he actually see that text going across his screen? Were we the only ones that saw it? Like I have so many questions about that because if that's not just something that the subtitle people decided to do, if that's just like how it's, you know, how it's supposed to be represented to now for me, then it's very interesting that it went with leet speak kind of stuff as like a curse shield. It almost like makes me wonder if there's gonna be some like giant plot twist where maybe he actually is inside of a game and like somehow things aren't quite as like his will as you'd think, you know? I don't know, like I was trying to pool this theory together and it's crazy. Like don't get me wrong, I don't quite believe this, but imagine if this was an actual, you know, video game where someone was playing as these heroes and Naofumi's character is like implementing a cheat. But I don't know, like the thing is like it definitely seems like they have free will so far in this game, which would make you think that they're not being controlled. But I don't know. Or maybe they're just, like, not always being controlled, you know? I don't know. I was trying to pull it. I think that's just a crazy theory, you know? I think what it. I'm probably going way more deep into it than I should. The Elite Speak is probably just a representation of, like, the curse and the evil within the shield, you know? And, like, I don't know if it's something that all the heroes can tap into if they get angry, if it's something just with the shield hero, but it seems like the shield hero has some kind of, like, stuff fated with them, so it's going to be interesting to see, you know, what comes up in the future. It seems like some people, like, unreasonably dislike the shield hero, almost like there was, like, rumors of the shield hero from the previous time that they were summoned, like in ancient times for this world, you know. Most people weren't. I don't think anybody in this world was alive when that happens, but maybe there was, like, you know, scripture dedicating that, like, the shield hero was useless or something, or did something bad or something. But, you know, like, I just always think, like, why did Miney target Naofumi out of all four of the heroes? Why did she go so strongly after him, right? So I thought, like, maybe there was something that was about the shield hero that she didn't like, that was, like, from the previous one or something. I don't know. But it's interesting with this curse stuff, whether it can apply to the other people or not, or if it's just the shield hero. And, you know, maybe the shield hero in this world, every time that they get summoned throughout the ages, get, like, have this, like, inner conflict between, like, the hate and everything that they have to control. But it's really interesting. I get stuck on that, like, elite speak stuff because that's such a gamer thing to do, but they've, like, stressed in a lot of scenes that this isn't a game. You know, you can look at it like a game and symbolize, like, stuff from it from a game, but I don't know. It just makes me wonder if there is some kind of big hidden twist in there in this world that isn't being mentioned yet. You know, obviously, and it might not even be something in the first season. It could be something, like, way down the road. You know, I don't know, and they might, like, slowly hint at it, but they also, like, I don't know. That was pretty cool though. Like, he just went berserk. So I guess the Curse series gives him a method of offense, is what the deal is with that. I wonder if there's gonna be, like, something where that Curse series is keeping something sealed in that wants to get out. Because, I don't know, when he rages out, obviously it could just be a blind rage, he's angry, and that's where the power is coming from. But I could also imagine the story writers doing something where, you know, maybe when you reach a certain level of this curse series, it releases something very evil into the world or something like that, and it's just able to, every now and then, it can latch onto your anger and kind of reach out, you know, this ancient evil or whatever that could be sealed away, and it tries to push you to breaking the seal. It tries to push you, you know, with that anger, with that bloodlust kind of stuff that goes on, to releasing whatever it is. But I don't know. It's interesting. These are obviously just a bunch of different theories that I'm throwing out there that could be completely wrong, could be close, who knows, you know, I have no idea. But, hmm. But yeah, it could very simply just be like a rage, bloodlust kind of thing that comes over him and, you know, hurts the people around him as well that he can't really control. Might not have any kind of, like, bigger meaning. But I just try to look for, like, something. I try to look at the bigger picture, look at some of the clues we've had and other stuff, because, like I said, with the whole slave guy, it seems like there's some kind of fate with Naofumi. Like, the slave guy was like, so you really took her when he picked Raftalia. I really want to know more about that. We haven't had, like, any more hints about that. Even when he went back with, like, the whole Philo thing, he didn't like we didn't get a moment with the slave guy that he was like, oh, this happened too, that's crazy, you know. So I don't know like what to take away from that, but hmm. I just we're already on episode 8, but I just can't wait to like learn more about like the bigger picture. But I am having fun with like the episode to episode stuff. And something else I wanted to talk about was the ending bit where they well, no, I'll talk about this first. So Raftalia was cursed, obviously from Naofumi, not from the dragon like they implied in the show. The characters just didn't realize. So Naofumi applied this curse that couldn't even be healed by the amount of holy water they had, so it was a pretty strong curse. I wonder if that curse was also applied to the dragon, because it also, like, you know, the power touched the dragon's foot and stuff, and maybe that helped kill the dragon? I'm not sure. But either way, Raftalia has these lingering effects, which is... It sucks for Raftalia, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of cool because I kind of like lingering effects in shows, you know? That's one of the biggest things about, like, My Hero Academia that I like, is, like, the scars that the characters have been building up over these seasons, and they're lasting, and you see them every now and then, and they help the characters, like, push forward, you know? So I love when it's not just like, oh, I use this magic spell and now you're healed of everything, you know? It's a bigger deal. Now, they did imply that she can get healed if there's enough holy water, you know? So if they just need to go find a church and stuff like that. So she probably will have this curse removed. She probably will get healed up back to normal, like, you know, fine again, but I just love the idea of lasting consequences to the actions that characters make. That being said, also the getting into the ending bit where they talked about like getting stronger and how he's been, you know, afraid of what could happen in this world to him probably. So I wonder if that's why he's kind of been running around trading and not really like they've done some fighting. They fought like the weird like lion snake chimera thing in that cave that one time in order to get the crystal for the magic threads, but they haven't really. That's only been like taking out obstacles in their path to just continuing their peaceful trading, you know. So I wonder, and they did the whole plant battle too. So they have been fighting, but I wonder if this will be a turning point for Naofumi's character, where instead of being as scared as he was, which to be honest I didn't even realize he was, you know, scared. Obviously when he goes into his angry state when he's about to lose someone, he's scared, but the way he implied it in this episode is that he's also scared from just like day to day, you know. Like he thinks to himself, I should go level up, but no, I'm just gonna go trading, you know. So I'm hoping that this inspires him to go level up a bit more, and that will get him, you know, into some of the stuff that I like to see, like, you know, the leveling, acquiring new shields, powering up. He got a crystal this episode, which gave him, you know, some kind of shield, probably some kind of dragon-related shield, and but he's not even high enough level to use it, so he's gonna grind out some levels to be able to use that too. So I guess that's just I've been waiting for an episode where instead of just like traveling around trading and then the combat being a side aspect, where the combat's like the main aspect where they're like, okay, let's go level up, you know. And that's what I'm kind of waiting to see here, and hopefully that this is what they're going to be motivated to do now. I could also see it where I'm reading into it wrong, and they continue to go around trading and doing the fighting, but he's just less scared, you know? And in that format's okay. I do enjoy it. It's definitely a lot of fun. I do still want, you know, that dedicated episode where they go and train and stuff like that. I always like the combat. I like the way he uses his shield. Sometimes the way this show is and the way it presents itself on an episode to episode basis, I forget how like brutal it can be. Like how we saw that chimera lion snake thing just like its skull get shattered and stuff like that, and like the cracking sounds and stuff like that. It's the show is definitely can be brutal with its combat, but sometimes I forget that. And like the time that they just like stabbed a little bunny thing and it started bleeding everywhere, you know. it definitely can be brutal with its combat, but sometimes I forget because they just, will go on a few episodes where they're just like happy-go-lucky, like trading and stuff like that. And it's like, it feels like such a stark contrast between the happy-go-lucky, trading, making money, versus the combat where they're just like slicing stuff up and it bleeds like crazy and screams and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. It's just a very interesting dynamic that this show has going for it that, like, maybe other people don't see it the way I see it, but I just see, like, such a difference between the two. Like, usually, like, a lot of times in some shows, like, things I'm watching, like Boruto and stuff, there's the happy-go-lucky moments, and then they get into the arcs where, like, the big fights happen, but they still, like, even the fights, where they can be dark sometimes, still feel kind of happy-go-lucky. Like, it's still one of those things where it's just, like, really flashy and pretty a lot of the times, rather than being like, ugh, that was gross. Like, I don't think I've ever really had, like, that kind of reaction in Boruto. So, like, their happy-go-lucky, like, side moments really match their combat, too, whereas this one, it's, like, a stark contrast, so, I don't know, it's just kind of interesting, but yeah, I really like this episode. It definitely, like, it could have changed the game. They could get into more, combat stuff, which would be cool. They said a month has passed, so since Philo was born, so that means that the next wave might be coming up. So I don't know if that's going to be something that we save for, like, episode 12 as, like, a mid-season finale, because I know this was a 2-core, but usually they still, like, try to have a wrap-up after, like, 11 or 12, and then they go on to the second act, of the show and everything, but, or, maybe next episode could be a wave, I don't know. But either way, it's gonna be interesting. I forget how many waves there are. I wonder if they actually do get through all the waves in this 24 episode series, and then because I know there's 2 more seasons that are confirmed apparently for this show. So to metagame it a little bit, I wonder if, because those seasons are confirmed, that could mean a couple things. That could mean either they finish all the waves, but something is still keeping them there after the at the end of the 24th episode. They finish all the waves, they've saved the kingdom, but they're supposed to be able to return, I think, after that happens. So that something would have to go wrong in order for them to be more seasons, right? Unless the extra seasons are future events where these people get summoned again, and, like, maybe new characters get summoned and it continues on with new characters. I doubt that, though, and, like, a show like this, I feel like Naofumi would still be a character. So my theories that I think are most likely are either they finish all the waves, but there's something in this world that's stopping them from leaving, some kind of, evil they need to conquer, or they just don't finish all the waves, and the next 2 seasons are just a continuation of the waves in this world and everything. So, I don't know. Interesting stuff. I'm really looking forward to how all this is going to wrap up. But, yeah, guys, that's it from me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to support the channel, you can hit that subscribe button. You can also go into the description and check out my Patreon if you want to further support the channel. Where you can get access to early access, which I'm a couple episodes ahead right now, I think, on Patreon, and then there's also a full length where you can watch the whole episode with me. So, yeah, guys, check that out if you're interested. Once again, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.